Hello. We've got 2 booster packs of the Eldritch Moon. Is a pre-release set that we got with buying the, what's that called?
The intro packs.
The intro packs. We had to like play them in the store, which is actually kind of fun. Like, you think about that stuff and you're like, oh, I don't want to play it right now, but yeah, it was fun. So here's hoping we get something good. Spring Sage Ritual. Destroy target artifact or enchantment you gain for life. It's alright. Galvanic Bombardment. Deals X damage to target creature where X is 2 plus the number of cards named Galvanic Bombardment in your graveyard. Choking Restraints. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. 3 mana plus 2 planes. Sacrifice Choking Restraints. Exile enchanted creature. Weirded Vampire. Madness. 2 mana and a swamp. If you discard discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. It's kind of weird. It's a weirded vampire. Primal Druid. When Primal Druid dies, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it into your battlefield tap, and then shuffle your library. Bold Impaler. 2 mana and a mountain. Bold Impaler gets +2/+0 until end of turn for 1 mountain. Steadfast Cather. Whenever Steadfast Cather attacks, it gets +0/+2 until end of turn. Spontaneous Mutation. Flash, you may cast this card as an instant. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets -X, -0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Nephalia Academy. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard a card, you may reveal that card and put it into the top of your library instead of putting it anywhere else. Tap and add colorless mana to your mana pool. Vampire Cutthroat. Skulk. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with a greater power. Lifelink. Okay. Oh, that's alright. Drogskull Shieldmate. It's got flash. And when Drogskull Shieldmate enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +0/+1 until end of turn. I will join you so that you will not yet join me. Hot dog. Collective Brutality. Escalate and discard a card. I haven't seen Escalate yet so far. So, choose one or more. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. That player discards a card. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's pretty good for only 2 mana. Midnight Scavengers. Creature, human rogue. When Midnight Scavengers enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card with a converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand.
I'll turn the card over. I think it's one of those.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's one of these weird half cards.
Yeah.
Haste. We don't know what the top half looks like, but maybe we'll find it in here somewhere. It's Haste, Menace. When Chittering Host enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain Menace until end of turn. Like, that's kind of cool, but like that kind of pisses me off at the same time because I just want my card to be like a solid card. Like, I don't know. Like, it's cool, but it's not cool at the same time.
Just looks like they cut one of the commander cards in half.
They're just like, psh, we're gonna be fucking cheap. Blood Mist, and it's a foil. Enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. That's not bad. And that's your little card. And a token creature.
I think they're supposed to be foil tokens in this set also.
Foil tokens.
Something they started doing.
What will they do next? And here is our other pack. Man. Okay. We got Galvanic Bombardment, and the last one, Choking Restraints. Strange Augmentation. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Delirium. Enchanted creature gets an additional +2/+2 as long as there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Certain Death. Destroy target creature. Its controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Swift Spinner. It's got Flash, Reach, Fiend Binder. Whenever Fiend Binder attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Contingency Plan. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back onto the top of your library in any order. Borrowed Hostility. It's an instant. Escalate. Pay the cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Choose one or both. Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Target creature gains first strike until end of turn. Theraban Standard Bearer. Discard a card. Put a 1/1 white humane soldier creature token onto the battlefield. Slayer's Cleaver. He's making some sushi right now. Equipped creature gets +3/+1 and must be blocked by an Eldrazi if able. Equip is 4. Morn Willow. Haste and Delirium. When Morn Willow enters the battlefield, there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Creatures with this power 2 or less can't block this turn. Weaver of Lightning. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Weaver of Lightning deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Mausoleum Wanderer. Flying. Whenever another spirit enters the battlefield under your control, Mausoleum Wanderer gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Sacrifice Mausoleum Wanderer. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller plays X, where X is Mausoleum Wanderer's power. Extractor of Sin. When he enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi Horde creature token onto the battlefield. Delirium. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, transform Extricator of Sin into Extricator of Flesh. Eldrazi you control have Vigilance. 2 mana and tap. Sacrifice a non-Eldrazi creature. Put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror creature token onto the battlefield.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's alright. Insect. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of dumb because like all these cards have like so many different things like going on with them that like I feel like I'll just forget them like when I'm playing and not be able to like, you know, remember these things.
Too many effects going on at once.
Yeah, it's too many effects. Like everybody's got like 3 cards that have like 4 different effects or 4 different abilities. I can't remember this shit. Like, yeah. But
They also seem to be a lot less like kind-hearted or funny like the last set.
Yeah.
The last set had a lot of funny cards.
This one is very, very dark, but this is also only 2 booster packs from a pre-release. So there is more yet to come. Thank you for watching.